All right, so good morning, everybody. I'm the lead analyst for Good Early News and also the founder of Good Early News. And my name is Toyosi Oluwatoyosi Kundayo. I'm also known as Banks. So today we're going to be looking at different pairs that we'll be trading, looking at like the financial market for like the week. And as we all know, gold has been bullish since forever, which also means that the market is looking like buys, and the areas that we could have seen sales. The areas that we could have seen sales have actually elapsed, and now we're looking at like the continuation of like the buy patterns and all that you get, and pretty much that though. So yeah, let's look at what we are. First of all, you need to go to like a higher time frame and look at it. It's bullish, so it's really really hard for you to get a standard buy trade on gold right now because I took the buys since on Friday, and right now I'm currently up 150 pips in profits on the buy. I say 150 percent profit on the buys, and I'm up about almost $1,000. I think the buy since Friday. So for us to get like a new buy right now, like okay, a fresh entry is hard because the market has been buying. I'm going to be stating the reasons for you. This is not just to give you signals, it's to explain certain conditions to you, like we did in the last Monday live session. And when we explain these conditions, they also help you to see the market differently and also see how you can make money trading the financial market and all that you get. And I'm pretty much that though. So yeah, let's navigate through. Let's navigate through what we have going on. So for gold right now, as we all can see, is actually bullish, right? Like the buys is something that we all can see. Yeah. Now the question is, how do you get a continuation buy? And we both know that if we say that we're expecting gold to push down price back into this area, which is 2680 area. So from 2680, you can say that okay, for this 2680 area, for this 2680 area, you can be expecting gold buys again. But we both know that that chance right now is slim because looking at it, that's like almost 1,000 pips. I'm expecting gold to reverse 1,000 pips back here, which is very possible though. It can do that. But for right now, I don't see a continuation entries. Do you get? So for me, if I'm to look at it, since I've already looked at it on a higher time frame, let's put it on a D1. Let's put it on a D1 time frame. As you can see, it's just buying. And if you say that, you should basically take the buys, you don't even know, like it's creating, it has created a new all-time high. So upon creating this new all-time high, and there are even speculations that it might enter 3,000. I've been hearing some speculation that it might enter 3K. And 3,000 is like around this area. That's like from where I'm seeing it right now, that's like about like 2,300 pips extra. From what I'm hearing, this because it's been bullish throughout the year. Honestly, if you look at it, like obviously that had drawdowns and all that kinds of stuff, but like if you look at it like throughout the whole year, you would literally notice that the buys have been there and is really really evident, right? So for me, if I'm gonna like be looking at XAUUSD, I would sort of be looking at the buys. Like the sales would happen, but just know that the sales is actually a complex pullback for the continuation of the buys. So since I've seen on the D1 that the buys are like solid and all that, what I have to do is that you cannot get a continuation buys. You can't get the continuation of the buys on a higher time frame, right? The higher time frame has just shown you the overall direction. So what you can do is come to like a lower time frame and sort of like try to find entries in between if you see one. But for me, and I will send trades to the forex signal on this week, obviously for XAUUSD, and we're going to trade it and all that. But like left to me, is too bullish. Like it's not giving you a particular area to look out for like the buys, except to go to like a lower time frame. So let's see if we come to like 30 minutes. Let's see if we can see something around 30 minutes and expect like the buy continuation patterns. So right now, okay. Right now, what I'm seeing currently is, first of all, we have this area that it just broke, which is the first one. That is area that it just broke. And let's look at it. Hold on. And as I said, that's pushing up price. So now we have this area that it just broke, right? So that's the first area. Please, can you mute yourself? Oh God. All right. So that this is the first area that it just broke. Hold on. So for me, if gold should basically create a complex pullback down, like when I mean down, like it moves like around this area. Let me mark it for you here. Hold on. So if it moves, comes here and pushes down price a bit to like this area, then I can look at the continuation of the buy pattern up again, breaking, and then we can sort of like just to manage the risk, because honestly, it's at a very, very crazy high. Just to manage your risk, this would be the area. So you drag it like this, and then here. So now this is a high, right? And this high was the continuation of a particular trend. Now gold created a complex pullback by pushing down price here. So now pushing down price here, right? It pushed up to break structure again, which means this is showing that there's still going to be like a continuation in like the buy patterns from what I am seeing, right? So, and the only relative area that you can say that, okay, since this is giving me a continuation in buy pattern, the only relative area that you can see is this area that I gave mark. So that means you can expect like maybe like a complex pullback into this zone. Don't risk too much. I think the stop loss might not be more than less than even 40 pips thereabouts. I haven't analyzed GBP USD. So so then that way, you're expecting like a complex pullback into like this area, and you cannot expect like the buy continuation patterns. So this is basically for you to risk low, right? All our trades last week now could have been like high risk a bit, and like the previous weeks and stuff like that, right? But could have been like high risk and stuff like that. But because we know that gold is actually bullish, like it's been bullish for like throughout the latter part of like last week and other, like we've been seeing like the buys have been pretty much like it's been everywhere, right? So that basically doesn't mean, because we look at it, let's look at it logically. If we both sit down and look at this, like if you take a buy right now next to USD, it could start pushing down price, and trust me, it might kick you out. So what you need to do is you need to find like a discounted area where market can push down price to, and you can sort of like take a proper risk there, risking just minimal lot sizes and stuff like that. So I don't want you to like be in a hurry this week so that you don't get burnt. Just relax, just be chilled. You get a trade, and if you don't, it's fine. No trade is better than an irrelevant loss. Do you understand? And that's pretty much it for gold. So expect market to push down price into this area, which is 27.39. That could be like your buy limit area. And then, from there, we should expect market to still continue to like the continuation of the buys and all that. And that's pretty much it. So now let's go to GU. I took the buy since on Friday for gold, and I'm currently up about $1,000 plus. I told you guys before that I was up almost $1,000. Right now, I'm up about 166 pips. I'm on like 4 positions of 5. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So now let's check for GBP USD. Now let's look at GBP USD on the 1 hour time frame. GU 1 hour. GU on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so let's put this on 1 hour. First of all, let's put this on 1 hour time frame. Sorry, hold on. My GU's chart is usually a mess because I don't know, for some reason the PA is not just making sense to me like it used to. But let's look at GBP USD. Okay. So guys, let's look at this closely together. This is 1 hour. Let's quickly go to the 4 hour. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, on 4 hour time frame, what do we have? We have break of structure of the buys, showing that there might be a continuation of the sell pattern. Now the sales might dive down to the new low, structural low that is here. So that means we have a low here. So market might dive down from here potentially to this area. Now, since we know where it is headed most likely, let's look at the 1 hour time frame back and then judge what you could see, like where you could get like proper sales. So it's two things, right? So now, if we have, look at this, guys. I need to pay attention to this. Now let's mark out this area like this. We mark out this area, for instance, now, right? As you guys can see. Now, once we mark out this area, first of all, I've marked it out like this. And then now we've seen that there's a break of structure here. Please pay attention. We've seen that there's a break of structure here. This is going to help you. Just listen. Now, we've seen that there's a break of structure here. Now, the break of structure didn't just happen. We had a break of structure by a weak rejection. Like there is a break of structure by a week. Because if we go ahead to change this back to a line chart, you can see that the line chart broke structure, right? But this break of structure is by a week. Now, if we change this back to the candles, you realize that the break of structure was by a week, right? Now, if we push this here, for instance, now, yeah. Now, assuming, for instance, this candle that is here broke structure. Now I'm going to explain the conditions for the gold sale for GBP USD sales. This is the part where you need to calm down. Now listen to this part. Now listen to this part. Now, assuming for instance, you have a break of structure here, like this particular trade pushes down price to break another structure down here. Now we're going to have market push up price, clear this zone, and activate this other one that is above it. And then we will now have the sales. So you have to play the scenario in your head way before it happens. Play all of the likelihood before. So, but now we can now say, okay, yes, we're expecting this type of scenario. So for me, those are the conditions that need to be met for me to be able to like take GBP USD sell continuation, which means this is the first break of structure. I need a double break of structure. This is the first break of structure that shows the sell continuation. Yes, we agree. Now, this had an influence on maybe fundamentals. Now, I need a break of structure that does not have influence on fundamentals. So now let's imagine that we even have another break of structure, which means market now pushes down price from here. If it pushes down price, breaks this low, and then returns. Once it's pushing up price, like you're going to clear this area, actually this other one that is above, and actually sell. So these are the conditions that I need for us to be able to see GBP USD sells. This trade setup is nice, but it has completed only 2 of the factors that needs to be. We need other factors to sort of conclude on the setup and look at it that, okay, this is a potential sell bias. And that's pretty much it on GU. I hope that was able to help you and you see things differently. So you're not just diving into the market. You have things that you're looking out for before you sort of enter. And the other one that I want to analyze for you with you guys is NZDJPY. Let's look at it. NZDJPY, 1 hour time frame. So now we know that what's it called is bullish. We know that gold is bullish. We know that GBP USD, we might expect the sell pattern unless it breaks structure, push up price and continue the sales. If we don't see that, I'm not subscribing to GBP USD sales. So we must see those criteria as they must be met. And then gold is bullish, but you have to wait for gold complex pullback and then continue the buy pattern so that you don't get burnt in trying to buy and whatnot. What else? Now let's look at NZDJPY and GBP next, and that's all. NZDJPY. Let's look at NZDJPY. Let's look at NZDJPY. So for NZDJPY 1 hour time frame, let's go to the 4 hour first to identify what's going on. So 4 hours shows us that market is a bit consolidating because it has failed to break. It has failed to break above or below for us to sort of know where it's headed. So assuming we had a break above this high, we sort of would tell. A break above this high or a break below this low would let us know whether the market is actually bullish or bearish on NZDJPY. But as you can see right now, what we are actually looking at is the market is consolidating really. So for me, I need a break above here to know where it is headed. For me, I need a break above here to know where it is headed, or a break below this area to also know where it is headed for NZDJPY. So if I even go back to like 1 hour time frame, for instance, now, even on the 1 hour time frame, I need to be sure that I'm not getting burnt. Like I need to be sure that whatever my analysis is actually correct and I'm not on the loser. So for me, like there's no proper break of structure. We need all of this is just internal break of structures. We need an external one where market breaks a high properly or peradventure breaks a low properly. So if it breaks a high or a low properly, we can then confirm that okay, this is like going to be a buy continuation or a sell continuation. So for me, it's not fixed. So I'm going to ignore the peer. And the last one would be GBPCHF. We have our talks about risk management and all that. Kindly mute yourself. So let's look at GBPCHF. So GBPCHF. Now GBPCHF 1 hour time frame. Okay. Now let's look at the peer closely. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. First of all, what do we have on the 4 hour? I hope you guys are learning. What do we have on the 4 hour? For me, it's also consolidation because we've not had like a break. Like for instance, now if we've been having maybe this area as breaking highs, this one breaking highs, then we know that market will reject it down back into these areas and then do the continuation of the buy pattern. So for me, the buys is looking visible, but I'm able to mark a specific entry for the buys because it has not broken a proper external high or break a proper external low to pick the exact area where market can sort of like react from, moving on and all that. So and that pretty much sums it up. Let's do a recap on GU and XAUUSD again. So for XAUUSD, I was saying that you need to put this on. So X for XAUUSD rather. 30 minutes. So for XAUUSD, I was saying that we're looking at XAUUSD buys, right? But you need market to give you a complex pullback into these areas, right? So when market gives you a complex pullback, you can then know that okay, market is reacting around this area, and then you should be able to like get the buy continuation patterns and all that. Yeah. And what else? I was also talking to you about GBP USD. So for GBP USD, I was telling you that there are certain criteria has to be met for you to be able to say that you're expecting GBP USD sales. You literally can't just take GBP USD sales. There are things that you need to look out for before you take GU sales, and I already explained that to you guys. I said that you need to get a break below a low, which was what I marked here, which was 1 hour. So for instance, now you need a break below this area. If not, you just get burnt. So you need a break below here, sort of, to expect like the continuation pattern for the GBP USD sales. And that's pretty much it. So also, one of the things that limits people is, their lack of them to basically execute anything that they set their mind to. And I think this new week, I want you to basically like be open-minded as you're going about your new week. I want you to be able to like take risks, right? Calculated risks though, but like be smart enough to understand the fact that savings never really brought a lot of people anywhere. Now, savings might change the dynamics for you a bit in the sense that you are able to like, get one or two things for yourself, get one or two things sorted for yourself, and pretty much that. But like it was never really the thing that changed the dynamics for a whole lot of people out there. Right. So you need to understand the ability in investing in yourself. Now you have to save. It's very important that you save. But yesterday during our finance workshop, we're talking about like savings, budgeting, and all that, and everything still cut across. People are making a lot of money. But it's not just enough for you to make money. You need to understand how to manage the resources that you have. How do you manage all of the resources that you have, from budgeting to savings, and understanding how to, you know, manage the money that is with you and how you can scale and pretty much what the Zoom was recorded. So you can simply just go back to it. If you want to listen to how I analyze XAUUSD again, so you watch it on YouTube. I'm going to upload it in like an hour from now. So I'll drop the link across all groups and then you can go and watch it. So that's what I was saying. So you need to, invest in yourself, right? See how you can scale and grow as an individual personally. See, motivation is not the thing that basically lasts. Because motivation is just a thing of the moment. They will give you zeal. So you can do it, you can do this, you can do that. You don't basically need all of you can do this, you can do that. You need to basically change the narrative your own self and see how you can invest in knowledge. Once you invest in knowledge, you become valuable. Once you become valuable, automatically money becomes a byproduct of you being a valuable person. Now, people pay you for services that because they know and see that you are valuable, right? And it all streamlines down there. And one other thing you should do is learn to know when to take opportunities. Don't just be a planner. Planning things is not just enough in today's world. This new week, don't just analyze the whole market and not execute a single trade. What differentiates winners from losers and also strugglers from hustlers is that they execute. You know that being a struggler and being like an hustler is two different things. Strugglers always make excuses. They literally don't see opportunity in anything that they do. I was opportune to listen to Samadi a couple years back, and one of his statements literally changed the dynamics for me. And he said that there is no opportunity that is small. We only have people that make their opportunities small. So I want you to go this new week and make every one of your opportunities big in the littlest way possible. Try to see how you can scale and grow from where you are. Stop making excuses. Like stop thinking of the things that you don't have. And start thinking of the things that you possibly have and how you can make do with what you already have. Right? And leave the naysayers alone. Execute. If you have an idea, if you have a trade setup, go back and watch all of this analysis and execute them. Don't just harbor them. Don't just keep them in your head, right? Start, budgeting, planning, and living your life around what you structure, right? Have a 5-year plan, have a 10-year plan, have a 3 years plan. Don't just basically come into the trading space or any space whatsoever that you find yourself and just be a 2 month person, 3 month person. Create a long-term plan for yourself and work towards it every single day. And I think pretty much things should sort out themselves from there and all that. So I usually say a word of prayer for every single person that I pray that as you guys are good about your new week, God guys and protects every single one of you. I really appreciate you guys because we will not be talking to thin air. So in as much as you guys need me, I also need you guys. So I want you to when you're going out this week, make sure that you let somebody. I know you're all big women, big men, and for every one of you that are also outside the country, just make sure that you stay safe. Let people know where you're going. Like even if it's just to tell one person, and make sure that you take very good care of yourself. I need you guys to stay safe, and I pray God guides your family and friends. I pray God guides your family and friends far and near and all that. So I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you guys next coming Monday. I'm gonna drop the video is recorded, don't worry. I'm gonna drop all of the nuggets. And we have our Lagos bootcamp coming up next month. It's an opportunity for you to also like network with other traders, connect with them, and get to learn. We're going to be trading forex live analysis. We're also we're planning on getting accommodations for people and all that. So if you're interested, you sort of can reach out. I will send one of our representatives will reach out to you, and they will have you sorted on that end. And also, we have our forex signal room that we give adequate trades. We have signal automation and all that. So all of these trades will actually still be sent to our forex signal room, compared to when you're just watching the videos. And if you want to learn forex, you don't have money to pay for the mentorship program, you can actually start learning forex for free. All you have to do is visit our website at www.goldelitedeals.com. Then after that, you can go and watch my playlist on YouTube. It has 4 recorded videos that can help you as a trader. And you can also join our signal room. That way, you have enough resources to make money. And then from there, you can do whatever you want with your money, and also decide to run our paid mentorship program. And that's just it. So I hope this has been helpful. I'll see you guys next coming Monday. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Have a blessed week ahead. Bye for now.